Welcome back. Beautiful day out here today. I'm out testing some kit. Got this trip coming up in the summer with Simon. We're going to Norway, Sweden, kind of on the border, canoe trip. That's coming up at the end of August. But I've got something I wanted to try before I take it to see if I get on with it. So that's what tonight's all about. In the bottom of the pack here is the new kit I'm going to be trying out tonight. So I'm just going to get them bits out and we'll get set up. So no prizes here for guessing. I've got an Amok hammock, which is a flat lay hammock. I've got their tarp as well and their sleeping pad that goes inside the hammock. This is what I'd like to take to Norway, not knowing what the ground's going to be like wherever we camp. It's going to be better to hammock, but I don't sleep that well in a normal hammock, so I wanted to make sure with all the canoeing that I'm going to be getting some sleep, so I'm going to try this out. I've got these two big oak trees behind me here, and they're about the right distance, I think. The tarp will tell because they've got the cords already attached. Yeah, so I'm going to go from here to over here. I've never used one of these hammocks before. I've seen videos of them being used, but I've never actually used one myself. So, I believe from looking at videos, if I get in here, got some straps there, yes. I've got one point, which is the port side. We're going nautical to hang first. And that way I can just pull it from the bag as I go. This is very similar to other hammock straps, except it only has one hoop because it's got a buckle on it for adjusting further down. It's also got instructions on it as well, which is pretty handy. So I'll just tension that up a bit, and then this buckle I need to pull closer to the hammock. So talking you through this process is probably going to help me as well. So you've got on the port side there how to thread the buckle through and which way round it is, like so, and then I can just pull the hammock out as I go. Repeat the same with the strap this side. And make sure the buckle is pulled through the loop. And same as on the other side, pull the buckle through, facing the correct direction. Good, you've got these Velcro tabs on here as well for putting the tree straps together again. And then I just need to tighten her up. Next up's going to be the mat, which is going to pull this into shape. And I've got the winter mat, because you can't really have an underquilt with these. I thought that'd be the best option going forwards. They've got an inflatable sack as well with a valve, and we just need to fill that with air and blow that into the mat. Watching a video, I know I need the valve at the head end. That allows you to access it if you need to. If I put the bottom end there, Right, the video I watched must have been old. This has a whole pocket for the mat, and yeah, just slots in at the bottom in this zip, and then at the top end you've got accessibility for the valve. On the foot and head end they've got these stick holes, they call them. They now do poles specifically for them, where you can poke them in to their pocket. Probably start with the bottom one and then put that one over the top. It just gives you that kind of leg and head room, especially with the bug net on. Okay, tarp time, and this is a minuscule tarp. I'm not exactly sure what size it is. I'll put it on the screen unless it says on here. No. But I can feel that there's pegs in here as well, which is handy. Seal nylon. Here we've got pegs and repair kit as well. And all the lines. That's cool. Look at how nice this is. Everything's set right up. Pull it out and you've got a hank, and then we can just pull that and unravel it. And look at this, the tarp bag inside has a little velcro pocket for putting your pegs. Good for if they're muddy. I don't even know how to get in. Okay, I'm in. I have to tighten the ridge a bit. This is the seating position. Head end up, legs down. Could go a bit more as well. There we go. Here with a cup of tea or your breakfast. Oh. It seems easier to me to get in and out of it in the seating position rather than the laying position, so I think I'm going to go with that route for now, but I'll play around with it some more. This here's the bug net, and that zips all the way around the perimeter, and I believe you can get that off your face with the guy. We'll find out. Won't put it on right now, but I will need it later. There's bugs everywhere here. Each side has two pockets. You've got these mesh ones, and this is the actual bag for the hammock, which is clipped on. You can unclip it if you want to, and I guess you can put stuff down this crease as well if you needed to. On the other side you can see this small, I guess like a bottle pocket, and another pocket here as well. Here's my lantern just attached to the ridge line here. Take this opportunity to sit down for 5 minutes. It's quite warm and humid in here. Whew. Got to get some rocks for a fireplace out here, process some firewood, which is not too hard because my woodshed is just over there. I just saw this spot and I was like, got to use it for a hammock really. So yeah, just a few bits and bobs to do and I can relax in the hammock. Might be a good idea for me just to set this up so it's ready and put the bug net on so I can just unzip it and get in later. It's doing this because I've got it in the seat position. Just so you actually know, I've got a pole at the back lifting it up a bit, and then I've just guyed out the two sides and I've flipped the tarp over so it's all open for now, and then I'll flip that back later on. I don't think it's going to rain. Famous last words. Going to use some tinder card just to get the fire going today. So I'm just going to rough it up with the knife. And get it going with the ferro rod. One thing I do like about camping in summer is being able to find sticks that are dry on the ground. Well, so far it's been really chilled out camp. Usually running around doing this, that and the other, but quite a quick setup even though it was the first time. Fire going, wood stores there, so that was easy. Yeah, I think I'm going to make some char cloth just to replenish as I haven't got any. I had an old t-shirt that I cut up before I come out, so I'm going to do that. Make some dinner and have a beer, I think. So here's my little tin. Firelighter in there. Take out the striker and flints, and I've got all this white cotton to put in here. So I'm just going to layer that in, close it up, put it on the fire. Just clear a little bit of space with some hot coals. Stick that on there for a few minutes. Just going to stick this in to make sure it doesn't reignite from the oxygen. I think it's time for my first beer. I've got a couple of these Time and Tide beers. I thought I'd go for some local Kent beers. Super Sprat. Oh my god, I just saw it 7.4%. It's an IPA. They're made in Deal in Kent, I believe. So they had some funky cans, so I wanted to try them. I did just have a mouthful of M&Ms, so that has changed the taste a bit. But yeah, tastes nice. Not overly strong tasting. Pretty lucky I've only got 2 cans. Cheers everybody. It's good to be out for the night. You may hear a slight dull noise in the background coming from quite far away, but these woods are surrounded by farmland, as are most woodlands in the UK. But yeah, I can just about hear it. Some kind of farm machinery, ploughing or harvesting. Probably more harvesting this time of year, I'd guess. Oh, looking forward to trying this hammock out tonight. I'm hoping it works out well. They were kind enough to send it free of charge for me. They get some exposure, I get something to use that I wanted to use for a long time in Norway that's going to help the trip. Yeah, that's happening at the end of August, so you'll have to wait till probably the beginning of September to see any of that trip. But I'm really looking forward to getting back over there. We're going to be a lot more northerly than we were last time, so a bit more remote than when we went to Storeley. Oh, can't wait, cannot wait. Time to look at this char cloth. Oh, that looks perfect. Should just pull apart nice and easy. Yep. Plenty to keep me going. Right, we're on to the next Time and Tide beer. This one All in Gym, with another amusing illustration of a guy playing cards with a cat and a pig and an octopus and a fish. It's an American pale ale and it's 5.4 this time, which I'm glad, because the last one I did feel it after I finished it. It's nice mixture of hops. Can't go wrong, and full size can. I think it's nearly time to get dinner on. Kind of forget to when it's light so late. Got some pork belly that's got a chili, herbs and salt on. So I'm going to get them on. And a couple of Cumberland sausages. Oh, that's a hot fire. We're nearly ready, so I'm just going to toast this bun or ciabatta or whatever it is. Bit of a bun. Pork. And sausage. Wow, this looks good. Not gonna lie. Let's try a bit of pork. It's gonna be hot. Oh, yes, it's hot. Really tasty though. Got a pork feast here. Just stoke the fire back up. Oh. It's got a kick. I think I'll use the sausages with the ciabatta, whatever you'd like to call it. Panini? I don't know. I need this. It's like 10 in the evening now. Or is that 10 at night? Oh, I couldn't quite finish it. There was a lot of meat there.
Good morning. The sun's starting to poke through the trees here. Quite a beautiful morning, really. I've got the fire going, ready for some breakfast in a minute. It's about 7 in the morning now, I think. But not been rushing too much. Had a little trouble getting out the hammock last night and back in. That's something I'm going to have to watch some videos on and practice. But laying flat like that, suspended, is quite weird. You almost forget and think that you're on the floor on some kind of comfy airbed. But yeah, and I could tell that that mat is a warm one because it was quite warm last night. But yeah, so far so good. Just do a little practice with it, I think. Relax a minute. This spot has become so overgrown when I've not been using it. Look at this bracken everywhere. It's a bit jungle-like. Right, I've nearly got some coals, so it's time for some sausages. Okay, we've got 2 sausages. And an egg. And a cup of tea poured through the bracken. Right, this is a little tricky to eat. Very much needed. A nice cup of tea. So this should be pretty much as easy to take down as it was to put up. Right guys, that's me all packed up. Quite an easy pack up. I will unpack it and pack it a bit better when I get home. But that mat, you can feel the insulation in it. Glad I went for that in case I use it in the winter. Right, I'm all ready. I will review this setup at some point, but I need to use it more, so that might be after the Norway trip. So thanks for watching, see you next time.